sabi naman ni Jason Balatero, hi kuya, kailan po ako dapat ikasal and ano ang criteria for judging? So sabi niya, question daw po ito ng mga kakilala niya. So ba't ikaw ang nagtanong? So yun.
Makasal ka na. Dapat ikaw na yung sumagot, di ba?
Anyway.
Una, ano yung tanong? Una, syempre dapat hindi ka na selfish. Kaya mong ibigay kung ano yung meron ka. Kasi hindi pwede na sarili mo yung iniisip mo at hindi yung asawa mo. Hindi pwede na gano'n. Kasi may kasabihan nga kami ng mag-asawa. Kung ano yung sa akin, sa kanya na din. Kung ano yung sa kanya na.
So it's different po sa bawat tao kung kailan ang perfect time na tinatawag. And it's not about the age, it's about how mature you are. So I'm not saying na sobrang mature namin, but I'm just saying that plays a big part din po sa marriage, yung maturity. Like what he said, if you're selfish, you can't get married. Kasi getting married isn't about what you can get from the person, but it's about what you can give and what you can offer. And honestly, I can say my husband is such a selfless man. I don't know if he can say the same about me.
Yeah,
pero he's so selfless.
He always serves me.
He always serves me also. He cooks for me, he massages me. We do those things for each other on a daily basis, not like once a month or kung kailan lang namin trip or kung may kailangan lang kami sa isa't isa. That's not how marriage should be. You don't give love to your partner because he or she deserves it or dahil may kapalit. You give it just because you love that person. That's unconditional love na tinatawag. And of course, how can that be achieved? That's only possible kung ang source ng love nyo is si Lord. Kasi siya yung unlimited source ng love.
From Rona Guevara. Paano nyo po na-handle yung mga trials na dumating sa inyo nung mag-boyfriend and girlfriend pa lang kayo? At ngayon, mag-asawa na kayo. May difference po ba?
Of course. Big difference. Kasi nung mag-boyfriend-girlfriend pa lang kami, which was just 2 years ago, hindi pa kami as mature as we are now. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, oh, our journey is all different. Yung pagiging mature mo, yung timing is different than mine. No. If you want to grow, you can grow. That's just a decision. If you want to change, you can change. That's just a choice. It takes one determined decision to keep maturing, to keep growing. So I can honestly say na because we kept taking one step at a time in our relationship, it led to this. Our first and only resort is God. Hindi siya last. Kasi minsan pag may problema yung mga tao, ganito yung kasabihan nila na parang, when you don't know what else to do, pray. What do they mean by that? Na-try mo na lahat, so ang huling gawin mo is mag-pray. Hindi po yun tama. Ang una at only thing that you should be doing is praying to God kung paano i-handle yung sitwasyon na yun. Kasi your solution and to your problem will come from God alone.
Weakness ko, yung pagiging open. Hindi ako kasi sobrang expressive na tao. Pero yun yung naging daan nung mag-asawa na kami. Na meron na akong taong mapag-oopenan ng nararamdaman ko. Parang nagkaroon ako ng tao na mapagkakatiwalaan 100%. So, alam nyo, dapat yung asawa nyo, yan yung tao na mapagkakatiwalaan nyo, yung mapagsasabihan nyo ng problema, yan yung malalapitan nyo sa times na nangangailangan kayo ng gabay, ng tulong, ng prayer. So, dapat hindi kayo kung kanin-kanino lumalapit na minsan kayo pa yung nagsusumbong about sa asawa nyo. Hindi ganun. Hindi, you protect one another, you pray for one another, and yun, doon kayo mag-grow. Huwag nyo kakalimutan mag-pray, yun yung pinaka-importante.
Most people just call upon God when they're going through something na pag may trial na sila, pag may pinagdadaanan na silang stress, saka sila, Lord, tulungan mo ko. But then when everything's alright, He's not even part of their life. Kumbaga, ang nangyayari, meron na silang sariling agenda, tas sinisingit nila ang Lord dun. Pero ang dapat talaga, si Jesus na sa center, tas dun nagre-revolve yung world nyo. Hindi ka baliktaran na sinisingit mo lang ang Lord. You're supposed to maintain an intimate relationship with the Lord day by day. When you have a solid relationship with your Creator, then when trials come, it's not as difficult as a person who would go through those things on their own. They fight with their own limited strength. Next is Ate Kai Castro and David Castro, both my cousins.
Which one of you farts in your sleep?
Valid question daw po ito. Ito rin po ay isang valid na sagot. Paano namin malalaman kung sino ang umuutot kung pareho kaming tulog. Tama? So,
Siyempre
yun.
siguro hindi mo naman naaaminin yun ngayon, di ba?
Ako?
Siguro kaya nila question to kasi kilala ka nila eh.
Hindi.
Alam nila na ututin ka.
Sinasabi mo ba yan dahil dinidefend mo sarili? Magpasalamat ko yun yung sinagot ko at hindi ako nagiging honest sa part na to. Actually, yung utot niya, yun po yung alarm ko every morning.
Wow.
Next is from Evangeline Ramos. May pinagbago po ba sa relasyon nyo nung di pa kayo kasal at ngayon nakasal na po kayo? Ay, marami po.
Yeah, sobrang dami. Mas marami na kaming pwedeng gawin ngayon na mag-asawa. We can travel together kahit malayo. Maraming sleepover, syempre magkasama kami. Magkatabi pa kami.
Unlimited
Unlimited.
sleepovers.
Yeah. Sobrang tawang-tawa kami sa isa't isa na konting imake lang nung isa dahil ka-close mo na siya dahil sobrang kilala mo na siya. Konting galaw niya lang, tawang-tawa ka na, di ba?
Ito yung katotohanan. When we got married, we became even more sweet, even more open, mas naging masaya kami. Like, nung naging kami na, pinangako siya sa akin, sabi niya na I promise to pursue you for the rest of my life. Not just porket nakuha ko na yung matamis mong oo or nagpakasal na tayo, eh hindi na siya manliligaw.
Yeah.
Hindi po dapat ganun. What's your advice sa mga lalaki na iniisip nila, basta nakuha nila yung matamis na oo, okay na?
Katulad ng sinasabi nila na ang lalaki, gusto nila may na-accomplish lagi. And pag na-accomplish nila yung bagay na yun, doon na sila nag-relax. Like, for example, sa atin, mga lalaki na sa una talagang binibigay
Todo
natin yung
effort.
best natin para mapa-oo natin yung babae.
To impress the girl.
Yeah. Pero hindi dapat doon nagtatapos sa kasal. Kundi doon nag-uumpisa lahat. Okay? Doon mo kayang ibigay kasi kung sino kayo. Mas maibibigay mo yung time, mas maibibigay mo yung effort pag magkasama na kayong dalawa. Take that chance na ligawan mo pa yung asawa mo.
Hindi yun sikat nowadays, no?
Yeah.
Men just give their best effort kapag nililigawan nila yung babae na hindi pa sila or hindi pa sila kasal. And then once na nakuha na nila yung matamis nilang oo, nagre-relax na po sila. Pero the right way to go is ligawan mo ang asawa mo
For the rest.
of your life. And that's what you always do.
Aww.
Of course. So next is Vals Valero. Nung nakilala nyo pa lang po yung isa't isa, na-experience nyo po bang mapanaginipan or maramdaman sa heart out of nowhere na siya na pala yung partner mo at papakasalan mo in the future? So in short, parang nagkaroon ba ng sign or parang significant event na yun ang
Bumukas yung
nag-seal ng deal na siya na ang para sa'yo?
Bumukas yung ulan.
Nagka-vision, mga ganyan, di ba? Yung best friends ko nagka-dream about him nung hindi pa po kami. Nung time na yon hindi niya kilala ang best friend ko at never pa sila nag-meet. Ang isa pa pong nakakaalam na kami nang para sa isa't isa nung una pa lang is my mom. My mom is a Jesus lover, of course. Siya nang nakakaalam nung start pa lang na siyang para sa akin. Siya yung nagbibigay ng advice sa akin na wag ko daw isara yung door kay Kent kasi nga dati parang talagang no ako na ganun kagrabe yung ayaw na ayaw ko siya. Sabi nga nila, the more you hate, the more you love. My mom was giving me advice at hindi ko tinatanggap. So to all the young ladies out there, always respect and honor the advice of your mothers. Lalo na kung Christian din sila at tama yung binibigay nilang payo, then you should accept their advice kasi they know more than you do. And the truth is, sometimes they even know you more than you know yourself. And guess what? In the end, I ended up eating my own words talaga kasi I ended up falling in love with this man right
Time
beside
na
me.
ayaw ko na sana.
And unexpected love story talaga.
Yeah.
Unexpected love story talaga. So yun. Okay.
There's one time na nung nakita ko siya,
Bata pa ako.
bata pa siya nun, as in, nung nakita ko siya, sabi ko, wow. Kasi nagandahan ako bigla eh. Ang swerte nung mapapamasawa niya ito. And yun, totoo nga.
You never knew na.
Oh. God is good.
Ang cute mo.
Ay!
Kinilig ako.
Aray ko!
Nung bata pa tayo, college ka pa lang, remember conversation natin at our house? Nung friends pa lang kami, totally walang mali siya. May naganap din na very special moment na parang buong buhay ko,
Nag-mark sa
nagkaroon ng mark talaga at impact sa heart namin, which is
nag-usap kami na out of nowhere na ano ba yung mga dreams namin pag kinasal na kami
the
someday.
future.
Pero hindi naman iniisip na kami yung ikakasal.
Hindi.
Parang nagkikwentuhan lang kami. Ano ba yung gusto mo pangasawa? Ano ba yung gusto mong kasal? Ano ba yung dream mong ganito, ganyan, family, house?
What's so unusual about that is never ako nag-open sa mga lalaki.
Mhm.
I have
First
I have a
time
lot
na.
of friends na babae that I open up about my dreams, mga ganyan na mga madramang usapan nga na tinatawag. But I never in my life opened up to like a kuya or to someone. Kuya pa tawag ko sa kanya dati, diba? Ito pa nga yung saktong words ko eh. Pangarap ko magkaroon ng asawa na mahal ang Lord. Tapos yung family namin, pag nagkaroon kami ng mga anak, yung family namin magiging inspiration sa buong mundo. Ganun pa yung naging words ko nung time na yun. Then sabi niya, ganun din yung pangarap niya. And then after that, kami, medyo lumayo sa isa't isa. Somehow, God led us back to one another, which will be another video kung ano yung love story namin. If you guys want to hear our whole love story, please comment below kung gusto niyo.
And we will do that.
Next,
From my best friend,
what's his name?
Mark Merced. What are Kent's personal hobbies that CK doesn't want? Vice versa daw. And how do you deal with it? Ano ba? I love cooking.
I love cooking also.
I love sport.
I also love sports. I play badminton, table tennis, I swim, and what else? Wait,
Gym.
not really. Hindi ako nag-gym talaga.
Diba,
Pero pag nag-gym siya, I love watching him. Weird. Pero I love, binivideo ko pa nga siya. Tapos talagang hindi ako naboboard. I love going with him pag napunta siya sa gym. Noong mga panahon na nag-gym pa siya. Ancient times.
Marami kaming common eh.
Wala talaga kaming hindi gusto na hobby ng isa't isa. Like, for example, he loves planting and he loves going to the farm. He loves relaxing, fresh breeze. Ayaw niya yung kakulong sa kwarto na naka-aircon lang na nakahiga sa kama. Gusto niya talagang may ginagawa siyang outdoor activity. Ngayon, I'm not against that at all. Sa part ko naman, I like drawing, I like singing, which doesn't require me to be outside. Pero meron lang akong masasabi na parang dislike siguro. May ugali kasi ang asawa ko dati na kapag meron siyang ginagawang project or meron kang pinagkakabisihan, ayaw niyang dinidisturb siya. Like, even the slightest way. Kunwari, may ginagawa siya, tapos sabihin ko lang, mahal, may tatanong lang ako. Talagang ang sungit niya kapag may ginagawa siya, ayaw niyang dinidisturb siya. Until one time, I told him, love, bakit kapag busy ka, hindi mo ako pinapansin o kaya pag may tatanong lang ako, naiirita ka na agad.
Pag may ginagawa ako, talagang sobrang focus.
Totoo yan. Sobrang focus.
Pag may naririnig ako, gusto makipag-usap na parang kahit sino, parang storbo, parang gano'n noon.
Yun, oo.
Noon na, gano'n ako. Talagang
Dati.
naiinis ako nun.
After we dealt with that, hindi na naging issue. Kasi ang ugali niya ngayon, pag may project yan, napakalambing ng asawa ko, no exaggeration. Pag may ginagawa yan, dadaan yan sa kwarto. Pupuntahan niya ako, kikiss niya muna ako, sasabihin niya, I love you. And then sasabihin niya, I'll be back. And then gagawin ulit niya yung ginagawa niya, babalik na naman siya, maglalambing na naman. And then, diba? So natuto na siya. Hindi yung parang, pag may project siya, hindi na niya ako kilala, wala siyang asawa pag may ginagawa siya. Ba't ganun?
Kung ganun yung ugali nyo, like yung sa akin dati, tutunan nyo rin na, alam nyo yung mga babae, papansin yan eh. Gusto nila
namin ng
napapansin,
lambing.
gusto nila ng lambing. So, wag natin ipagdamot. Kasi yun yung talagang nature nila.
One other way that we deal with this is we find things na common na gusto natin gawin. Right? Like cooking, watching movies. You should also learn to, like, be open. Huwag ka naman yung parang, di ako mahilig dun sa ayokong gawin. Huwag ganun. Give a chance to your partner. If that person enjoys doing something, show interest also sa ginagawa nila. He always gives that support that I need dun sa ginagawa ko. Siya yung parang nagiging driving force ko.
From Jansen Cruzan, nag-aaway po ba kayo? Haha, shout out po. So,
Shout out
sa iyo,
sa'yo.
Jansen.
Ang sagot dyan, like, we're so perfect. We never fight. Like, ever. We're just like the best couple ever.
kami nag-aaway.
I'm never doing that. Naiiyak ako sa
Ang ibig ko,
Stop.
ang ibig ko sanang sabihin doon, normal lang sa isang relasyon na may tampuhan, may asaran, tapos mamaya may away na.
Diba? That's part of life. I just find it funny nga kasi when you ask other couples or I've even watched videos nga na parang sasabihin na parang, wala lang talaga sa ugali namin mag-away. Of course naman dumating po sa point na yun. And I also believe na yun nga po minsan yung hindi minsan, yun talaga nagpapatatag ng isang relationship when you have healthy arguments na may napapag-usapan. Wow, healthy argument.
Pero,
Justify healthy argument.
huwag niyo makakayaan na siyempre kapag nag-away kayo, matutulog kayo ng galit kayo sa isa't isa.
Never po
matutunan
nangyari.
ninyo na mag-sorry.
Lagi namang may root yung problem na yan eh. So
Exactly.
it's your responsibility to find kung ano yun.
Mhm.
Okay, next question. How do you know that that person is the one that God wants for you to marry? Also, I miss you and I love you so much. This is Ray Downey from Canada. Hi, I miss you and I love you too.
Hi.
So, yun. Meron po tayong tinatawag na confirmation.
English kasi
yun,
she's from
confirmation.
Canada.
So, I will explain what this is all about later sa next question. Let's put that question on hold because it's related to the next question. Next, yun. Related to that again, what made you realize that he's the one? And then from Angela Carino, how do you balance your time as a wife, a mom, and now also a vlogger? I love you 3. God bless. Alam nyo, napakahirap ng buhay ng vlogger kasi ang busy ko. Like, I don't have time for my family. I don't have time to cook, to clean. Because I'm just so busy. So many interviews. Ang daming fans na nagme-message sa akin. Ganun kahirap mga best.
Ilan naman subscribers mo?
500 lang naman. Hindi, joke
Kaya
lang,
ko
grabe.
may-
Alam mo, Angela, ang cute mo. I love this question. Natawa ko nung nakita ko kasi siningit mo pa talaga yung vlogger na parang,
Yeah.
alam nyo na, hindi pa kasi siya totally na parang time consuming. It's more of like, during this quarantine and this lockdown, naisipan namin gumawa ng mga videos. But we're gonna continue doing it. But your question regarding being a wife and a mom, how do I balance my time? First thing in the morning, seek God. Have your personal devotion. You're gonna need that for the things to come within the day. Because if you don't spend time with God in the morning, you're gonna be distracted, you're gonna be easily irritated. And when I spend time with God, that's what gives me the ability to be a good mom and to be a good wife. How do I balance my time? You just have to put first what needs to be put first. We both have time to rest. We both have time to work.
Yeah.
So you have to make a schedule. Every day we make a to-do list. That helps us a lot. Pag may to-do list ka, it's like a guide within the day kung
So,
ano yung mga kailangan mo i-accomplish.
Recommend bumili kayo ng whiteboard ninyo. So, ilagay nyo sa na hindi kayo nalilito kung ano yung gagawin nyo today.
So are you ready for our next question?
Yep.
Our
Or
last and final questions. I know na maraming matutulungan dito sa sharing ng story. Nag-approve ba agad ang parents nyo nung nagpakasal kayo? Ano po ang advice nyo sa mga gustong magpakasal pero hindi agree ang parents? Halimbawa, yung parents ni bride hindi pumayag pero okay naman sana sa side ng lalaki. Majority of the time, parents are more protective over the daughter rather than the son, which is so true naman. And of course, I'm a daddy's girl, ganyan. I'm very, very close to my parents. Here's the thing that's gonna shock you guys. My dad and I are really, really close, and he's the last person on my list who would ever give me the advice to get married. I was 19 at the time, and he was the one who said that it's a good idea if you get married now. And that was during the time that we thought that our whole family would go to Canada and migrate. Pero hindi po natuloy. But he was even willing to leave me behind and for us to get married. That's how crazy it was, is that my dad approved right from the start. In fact, he's even the one who gave us the idea to get married right away. His stand is if you get the confirmation, if God says you're for each other, why wait? If you prolong the process, if you prolong the engagement, you're even going to be prone to that's his stand about it. And it's really true because when you're in love with someone, passionately in love with a person, and you know that that person's the one you're gonna marry, it's very hard not to, every time na malapit ka dun sa taong yun, it's like makakaramdam ka ng electricity.
Yeah.
Because like, you're so in love with that person. I'm not against people who have long engagements. Good for you na nakontrol nyo po yung sarili nyo. Pero kami,
Yeah.
in
And
our case,
marami na rin akong narinig na testimonies na yung mga long-term relationship talagang nahirapan sila and marami rin nag-fail. So, it's good na kami hindi na namin tinatagal. For us, okay?
yeah, but that wasn't like the only, we couldn't wait to have, so let's get married. Of course, that shouldn't be your
Para lang
primary objective.
ma-prevent or ma-avoid yung
So, thank God, we did achieve that through God's grace. But yun nga, ang tinatanong niya is kung nag-approve agad ng parents ko. The truth is, my mom was really having a hard time nung una natanggapin because she was thinking of me as her baby girl and she's thinking that it's too soon. And she never got mad about it. It's not like she told me, don't get married. It's not anything like that. It's something that it took her time to absorb. But what she did, because my mom is a great mom and she loves the Lord, she's serving the Lord, she's also a Christian, the first thing she did after finding out that we wanted to get married is she prayed. And believe it or not, the moment that she started praying to God about us, the Lord confirmed it to her and told her that it's His will for us to get married. So we didn't have to toil and have a hard time convincing my mom that this is God's will, you should accept it. We didn't fight, we didn't do anything. It
Yeah.
wasn't complicated. We allowed God to move and the Lord is the one who revealed it to my mom.
yeah.
So walang away na naganap, walang complication na naganap.
Ganun din yung sa akin.
Yeah,
Nung
sa
una, sa totoo lang, ayaw pa nung mama ko kasi syempre, I'm only, 23.
22.
23. Syempre, ang madalas naman sa ating mga tao na ang goal is like 26, 27, ganyan, 28. Sobrang ka-close ko yung mama ko and parang ayaw niya
Nung una naiiyak yung mama niya, hindi niya pa matanggap, ganyan, nalulungkot siya, na parang bakit ang bilis, ganyan.
Kahit ini-explain ko yung confirmation, medyo ayaw niya tanggapin. Then, I stopped.
You stopped and we prayed.
Yeah, we prayed.
First, we prayed na, Lord, because you said this is your will, you will sort everything out sa family namin. Kayo pong magpapakita sa kanya ng lahat.
Umiiyak pa ako nung time na kinakausap ko siya. I stopped na lang dun sa time na yun. Then, I prayed. Then, wala pang 3 days.
Nag-call siya sa'yo.
Nag-call yung mama ko sobrang aga. Umiiyak siya. Alam mo, kinausap ko ang Lord kasi Christian din yung mama
She's
ko.
also a Christian.
Tumawag siya sa akin and sabi niya, support ko kayo. Sabi niya, i-defend ko rin kayo sa gagawin ninyong akbang kasi yun yung pinapasabi ng Lord.
But I also want to encourage you guys kasi siguro ito yung nasa mind nyo, meron yung iba sa inyo. Christian kami pareho ng fiancé ko, we already have the confirmation, sabi ng Lord kami para sa isa't isa, pero hindi Christian ang parents. I know that that's much more difficult. I understand that predicament that you're in kasi mas mahirap po talaga na yung parents nyo hindi same ng faith nyo. So kahit gusto nyo ipaliwanag sa kanila ng sobra na meant to be talaga kayo, ang hirap kasi they don't have the same level of understanding as you. But if it's God's will, God will make a way na mag-work out yan lahat.
Marami pa tayong mga questions dito na masasagot natin today.
Kakaaway lang kasi namin ng mama ko. I feel bad sa mga nasabi ko. I'm engaged, Christian po at walang major problem with my fiancé. My family didn't agree at first nung nag-ask permission yung fiancé ko for marriage. Pero na-convince niya naman din even before siya nag-propose sa akin. Pero simula noon hanggang ngayon, half-hearted yung pagbigay ng blessing ng family ko sa engagement namin. Even our friends nagulat din kasi ba't daw ang bilis. Nung na-engage kami, 1 year and 2 months pa lang kaming magnobyo. We're planning to get married soon, like around a year after the engagement sana. Kaso ayaw na naman ng family ko. Baka daw hindi ko pa kilala ang fiancé ko. Baka daw magsisi ako. They got wrong information din kaya binawi nila, approval nila. I don't know what to do. Paano nga ba malalaman na ready ka na for marriage? I know we have to honor our parents. Wrong move ako dun sa unfiltered na pag-pour out ng sama ng loob kay mama.
Yeah.
Napuno na siguro away nila ng mom
I
niya.
think
So, paano
good job
i-deal?
din kasi
Na-acknowledge na.
na-acknowledge mo yung mali mo and
Na-realize mo
thumbs
din
up
na
yan.
wrong yun.
so na-realize mo. So I think it's time na lumapit ka sa mama mo and
Humble yourself
sorry ka.
and apologize. Before we discuss yung confirmation at yung ibang advice na ibibigay namin, let's make this one thing clear. Our parents want what's best for us. Sometimes there are things that we don't know that our mothers know. So
Mhm.
always make sure that when you have a conversation with your mother, lalo na,
Kasal yan.
always be open. Lalo na pagdating sa mga kasal-kasal, magtaka ka na lang kung lumapit ka sa mom mo and then sinabi mo, Mom, magpapakasal kami ni ganito. And then alam niya na bago pa lang kayo. Tapos ang sasagot ng mom mo, sige magpakasal kayo, tara bili na tayo ng wedding gown mo. Di ba ganun kabilis na ma-approve na ng
Yeah.
agad, papayag siya. Doon ka magtaka. Fighting her and trying to convince her will not make things better.
Step back and pray.
Our mothers want what's best for us. They're not perfect and they're not always right.
Mhm.
But one thing is for sure, they want what's best for you. The fact that your mom is not giving her yes right away just shows how much she loves you,
Yeah.
how much she cares for you. Kasi always remember ha, that man, you may have known him for some time, but your mother has been there from the moment na malamang dun sa kanya ka nang galing, you came from her womb. She knows you very well.
Tama yun. Dapat hindi niya i-take sa negative. Pati yung fiancé mo, dapat hindi niya i-take ng negative din kasi
Huwag siyang
alam mo,
ma-offend sa
dapat
mama.
positive nga eh. Kasi parang ikaw na anak niya na pinoprotektahan ka ng mama mo. Okay, so parang hindi ka niya basta-basta ibibigay ng kanyang
Correct.
kanino.
I think it's the responsibility of your fiancé or that guy that you're in a relationship with to win over your parents
Mhm.
at manuyo. Kumbaga manliligaw din siya sa parents mo. Kasi for me, getting married is not something na basta-basta. Nung nagpaalam siya sa dad ko, my dad told him, hindi ko basta-basta ibibigay sa'yo ang isang bagay na napaka
Halaga.
mahalaga sa akin. So, you need to prove yourself. Sinabihan niya talaga
So,
straight
i-prove
to
ko
the
daw.
point siya. Sabi niya kay Ken, i-prove mo yung sarili mo sa akin. Hindi ko ibibigay sa'yo ng ganun lang yung anak ko. At isa pa, may calling ka ba? Calling yung sinasabi namin sa ministry, ganyan. Kasi sabi ng dad ko, kung wala, hindi kayong para sa isa't isa. Kasi ang anak ko may calling yan. At ayoko na dahil sa'yo, malilid astray yung anak ko. Dahil may calling siya. Dapat yung mapapangasawa niya, may calling din. Diba? Hindi naman po pwede magpapakasal kayo. Itong taong to papunta dun, itong isa papunta dun. Hindi in unity. You're not only marrying that girl, you're also marrying yung family niya. So, it's your
Show
responsibility na to develop that relationship with them. Now, let's talk about confirmation. Meron na ba kayong confirmation? Anong ibig sabihin ng confirmation?
Confirmation na si God mismo yung nagsabi sa inyo na kayo yung para sa isa't isa.
Correct.
Tinanong ako nung dad niya nung time na gusto ko siyang ligawan, do you have a confirmation? He said, wala po.
Confirmation is yung talagang clear voice ng Lord. Hindi yung, not necessarily audible
Feelings,
na
not
nag-appear.
feelings.
Hindi yung nag-appear siya on a cloud na sinabi, siya ang para sa'yo. Hindi ko ganun. I'm talking about yung talagang you have this
Inside.
peace within you and you know that it's God who ordained that relationship. Unang tanong pa lang, Christian ba yung tao? Kung check, okay, next. Does this person lead you closer to God? Kasi wag niyo pong sabihin na porket Christian, okay na.
Yeah.
Sige.
Yun yung mas worse na akala mo, uy, Christian, okay to. Pero alam nyo, sa totoo lang, maraming Christian din nagpapanggap na Christian lang para lang makuha ka. Ito lang yung isa ring confirmation na kung ready ka na magpakasal is if you're stable with your relationship with Jesus.
Nice one. Don't be led by your emotions.
Yeah.
Feeling mo minsan siya na yung the one. Ay nako, guys, inaamin ko to sa inyo. I've experienced that. Tayong mga babae, we tend to be emotional.
Mhm.
Deciding who you're gonna marry is the second most important decision you'll ever make in your entire life. The first is accepting Jesus as your Lord and Savior. And the second most important decision is who you're gonna marry. Game changer yan. Kung sakaling sabihin ng Lord sa'yo na He wants you to let go, how will that affect you? Maapektuhan bang relationship mo sa Lord? God will test you on that.
Kasi ayaw ng Lord na maging distraction yung blessing niya sa iyo.
Yes. And I believe the Lord will make it clear to you kung ano man ang kailangan mong gawin. Because we can only give you advice, but yung final decision, na kay Lord pa rin yun, and
Yeah.
kailangan pakinggan mo yung boses niya. Huwag mong ipaglaban ng isang bagay na baka hindi naman talaga para sa'yo. Because you never know, pinoprotektahan ka lang pala ng Panginoon. Gusto lang namin mag-thank you sa inyong lahat sa suporta niyo sa video na to kahit medyo mahaba siya.
And
But it's
thank you
okay.
rin sa mga nag-comment and
Yes.
nag-PM sa amin ng mga questions na to. So,
Thank
we
you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified for our next videos.
To all glory
Belongs to
belongs to
God.